I just want to say, like, the thing with the cypherpunks is they didn't have a vision that scaled beyond 50 or 100,000 people using these technologies. They never really figured out how you were going to pay for your groceries using crypto tokens. And so a lot of the vision gap that we've got is the cypherpunk vision never really developed past the version of it that existed in the 90s. Nobody figured out how that stuff fitted into broader society. So that split in crypto between sort of like your asset managers coming in on one side and the cypherpunks on the other side, it's like neither side really has a fully worked out legitimate vision of what the future looks like. We've got a kind of very, very, very lumpy stew of all these different world models that are just kind of thrown in the cauldron and are cooking, and something is happening, but I don't think anybody has any kind of strategic overview or long-term master plan, because the kind of ZK snark, EVM, privacy machinery guys on one side and the asset managers on the other, there is no legal way for those things to touch each other. You cannot take tokens representing equity in IBM, throw those through some kind of snark-based exchange system where you don't know who owns them or what's happening to them, drop them out on the other side, and then sell them and get pay your taxes. There's just multiple incompatible world models that are all thrashing it out, and returning to the point about DC, that is not an unusual condition for law and government. Law and government exist to handle those kind of conflicts of vision and conflicts of fact between different groups with different ideas that have to rub up against each other in an integrated society. So, all of this stuff, this is just signs that we're entering the real world, and the kind of schizophrenia and paradox are very much an integral part of dealing with reality, because there are no rules out here, there's just what's happening.